To mention maybe the Pac-12 is supposed to announce their media deal tomorrow, so that's supposed to be big news. We'll wait and see.
And you know, Coach Lanning talked about the grass being greener. Josh is reminding us that the grass is nice and green. So many reasons to head out and enjoy nature.
Yeah, you know, the grass is always a little bit greener here in the summer season if you got a good sprinkler system, and they definitely have that along the waterfront here in Portland, with a beautiful stroll across downtown from earlier this evening, as conditions were just picture perfect out there with a little bit of sunshine and clear skies. See, much of the same right now, just minus the sunshine, as our temperatures are starting to slide back into the 70s, and we're going to continue to see those temperatures slide back into the 60s within the next hour to 2 hours or so, as our winds remain relatively on the calmer side out the north-northwest at about 8 miles. After our daytime highs managed to warm up into the mid-80s, still feeling like the summer season, as our normal daytime high temperature for the last day of July is right around 84 degrees. Right now, falling back to the 70s in many cases, just the same for McMinnville, Salem at 70, and we're having a few issues with our sensors out along the coast, but nonetheless falling back into the 60s out that direction, as an ice onshore flow is the culprit for the bright blue sunny skies that we are experiencing from the coast to the foothills of the Cascades. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for points east of the Cascades, as we see much of Lane County, Deschutes County falling back to the moderate, if not even the unhealthy for sensitive groups category, and I would not be surprised if by tomorrow morning a few very unhealthy dots start to pop back up, as that cooler morning lows really kind of pushes some of that wildfire pollutants closer to the surface. All thanks to the bedrock fire burning just outside of the Holiday Farm fire location in eastern Lane County. That was the fire that started back in 2020, but the bedrock fire brand new, producing more smoke, and just the same with the flat fire down towards southwest Oregon. And all of that smoke and haze, it's going to steer clear of the I-5 corridor, thankfully, and that's where we get to see those bright blue sunny skies as we work our way through the middle of the week. Not only seeing plentiful sunshine, but also some temperatures that are well above average. For the start of the day of August, well, we typically see normal temperatures right around 84, dry low 90s as we work our way into the weekend and the start of next week. But with it being a brand new month starting tomorrow, that means some new weather normals for us. On average, our daytime high temperatures around 82. That's all of the days combined and averaged out. Early morning lows right around 60 degrees or so, and it is our second driest month of the year, averaging just a bit more than a ½ inch of precip. But despite this being the warmest month of the year, it is a bit of a cooling month as well, because by August 1st, 84 degrees is that average daytime high, but by the last day of the month, dry 80 degrees. So something for us to look forward to, along with maybe the next 6 to 10 days, seeing a better chance for some wet weather. But again, keep in mind, this is our second driest month of the year, but we desperately need to see the return of some wet weather, as about 75% of our state currently lies under some form of drought. All thanks to this persistent high pressure system blocking any new weather systems from moving in. It's just been this upper level low spinning out over the Gulf of Alaska, not pushing its way on shore, although maybe just seeing the outskirts of it here and there, dropping our temperatures just a few degrees. That's what we saw back over the weekend, as those dry skies remain tonight. Temperatures falling back into the 50s and 60s tomorrow afternoon. Try mid to upper 80s for us, and that sunshine is just going to be like a broken record here over the next several days, as we just see the same thing every single day. But at least that's nice out along the coast. Highs into the 60s and 70s for tomorrow afternoon. The I-5 corridor approaching 90 degrees. Would not be surprised if places like Salem, Corvallis, maybe even Eugene hit closer to 90, but upper 80s, I should say, for the Portland area. 90s, it's going to be toasty east of the Cascades. That's where the wildfire threat is at its greatest. Hood River at about 84, Government Camp up in elevation closer to 72. And our 7-day forecast showing a long, dry, hot, sunny stretch of weather. We flirt with 90 degrees here in the next several days, and then we start to approach the low mid-90s just in time for the weekend. So right now is a good time to kind of send yourself to the weekend, think about ways you can cool yourself off and have some summer fun.
So August starting out hot one.
That it is.
All
it's
right.
going to be memorable.
All right, thanks.
Keep it right here. We'll be right back.